So Holiday finally got a buff. It's really cool. You can see the buff right here. You know, there and there is cool. But okay. If I'm gonna be really blunt with you. These are the buffs that she wanted, not what she needed. Because Holiday, she still has underlying problems that, well, with some of these buffs, they actually kind of made it worse a little bit. Like, okay, go on with me. Okay, so these buffs, they're good, but I feel like there's still three main problems that Holliday has. And first one is her jankiness. She's still jank, and some of the buffs even just made the jankiness worse. Second one is that her kit's just still kind of bad, you know? Like, there's still one ability that I would say is just straight up bad. And the third one is her potential. Or like, you know, like what she can achieve within a Deadlock match. Now, to explain the jankiness of her kit, it's really similar to this camera angle, in which, yeah, sure, it works, and, you know, it's a camera angle, you can see me, but it's kind of janky. It's a bit off center, it makes me look small, my character model actually does not really like looking up at all. You know, it's a bit janky. Now, Holiday's jankiness sort of applies to every single one of her abilities. There is one ability, this one, we'll get to that one later, but, you know, except for that one, all of her abilities have jank. And, well, you know, the first one is the barrel. They've added an alternate thing. You can hold down, double tap, alternate cast button, whatever. You'll place the barrel at your feet. Which is really cool whenever you want to, like, you know, lasso someone and do whatever. But if we were to, you know, if we were to see what I would used to do before the pre-buff, I would go butt up. I would push my barrel button and then I would melee instantly. But now with this alternate cast thing added, the game needs some time to register whether you're gonna do the regular cast or the alternate cast. And, you know, and so far it's like 0.2 seconds, 0.3 or whatever. And, you know, so I used to be able to butt up, but now if I try to do it, like, you know, I can't do it. I need to push the button, wait like a weird amount of time and then do the melee. And, you know, you could say that's a complete skill issue on my part, and yes, I will admit, but still, isn't that a bit jank? Because, like, you know, and this whole jankiness of the Holiday's barrel with the alternate cast, it calls into question, does she even need it? Because okay, if 90% of the time on Holiday, okay, or maybe like 60-40 now, or maybe, no, wait, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, most of the time on Holiday, you're going to be barreling and meleeing it. But when are you ever going to roll it? And you know, the other time that you're going to be using the barrel is by placing it on your feet and walking over it when you have an enemy that you lasso. So if that's the only, like the main only two times you're using a barrel, why have a alternate cast mode if you're only doing it 2 times? And better yet, and better yet, why does she have to melee it? Like, the meleeing the barrel is the janky bit. If you want to use your ability, you need to push 2 buttons. Like, okay, like 1, 2. Why do you need to melee it? I don't. It's just sort of. I just think it brings in a bit more jank than, like, yeah, sure, it's cool, but you know, it's just a bit janky. So yeah, I don't even think the barrel needs an alternate cast. I think it's just the one cast. Or okay, you have 2 options: remove the alternate cast and make the barrel just, you know, place on the ground like that, and then, you know, we can melee it, do it, you know, do whatever we want, and, you know, you can still do the lasso barrel, walk them into it thing. Or keep the alternate style, but make it so you don't have to melee it. Make it so, I don't know, it automatically, you know, just do that. Just having to push 2 buttons for one ability, it's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. And you know, hopefully they'll feel less jank. I think it will. I don't know. It might just be a skill issue. I don't know. But come on, on to the next jankiness of our kit. Come on. Okay, so on to the okay, it's not really janky, but it could use with the quality of life update. So you know Spirit Lasso, right? You know, you push the button, you charge it up, and then you miss it. Incredible. Why doesn't it have the feature where you can just sort of charge it up and like keep on swinging your thing around and then you can like let go of the button and then it'll go? Like, you know, it's similar to Celeste, you know, like Celeste, you can hold down the button, charge it up, and then wait for enemies to go, oh no, they're charging up Celeste, I gotta dodge it, and then you use all this stamina, and you're like, haha, I've used all my stamina. I mean, you've used all your stamina, I can hit you really easily now, and then you hit them with your ult, and then you do cool stuff, really cool stuff. Why can't you do that with Holliday? Well, you know, it like, just, you know, just add that. And, yeah. Okay then. On to this ability. Yep, that one. And speaking of this ability, this is a great segue into my second point. Her kit is just kind of bad. AKA this ability. In my opinion, it fails to do what it's trying to do. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that okay, so you know how Holliday whole thing is like, Dad gave me the gun, and I sure as hell know how to use it. Or like, you know, like, this is my grandpa's gun, I gotta honor him, and you know, I got big shoes to fill, and yeah, sure, whatever. You know, she's centered around her gun. She's a gunslinging cowboy lady who wants to like honor her grandpa or fill in his shoes or something or whatever. Kill the troubadour with the gun, whatever. But this ability, Crackshot, it fails to make people want to use the gun. Like what most people do, what most gameplay of Holliday entails is with the barrel. I mean, that barrel. And wow, speaking of jankiness, I should skill issue, I guess. The gun's just a side thing, which you know, it's, you know, from a gameplay standpoint, it's fine. You know, the barrel, in my opinion, it's a lot more fun than the gun. But you can also make the gun fun and the barrel fun. I mean, yeah. So, how about we change it? Let's change it. Let's make it better. Let's make it not suck. Okay, let's go do that. It'll be so much better. Okay. So so now we're here. Let's test what I want Crackshot to be on the Small and Krill here. Now, what I want Crackshot to be is okay. First off, keep it as a passive. I like it as a passive. We don't need another ability to push on Holliday. We're already pushing a bajillion buttons, air strafing, barreling, jumping, whatever, lassoing on Holliday. We don't need another one. Keep it as a passive. Get rid of the Crackshot name change. Like, change it to, I don't know, Grandpa's Will or something. And have it be like this. When Holliday holds down her fire button, she enters a focus mode. Like, you know, charging up her gun, going into focus, channeling Grandpa's Will or something. And then eventually, oh, her gun's shining. And then you can aim it at someone and go boom, and you do increased damage. Like, you know, yeah. Now, I don't want this to be like a cooldown kind of thing. I quite like it if it was like free to use whenever, because they'll place more focus on her gun to use whenever. And a cool idea would be, hey, if she were to place down a barrel, charge up her gun, whoa, 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 it's glowing, and then shoot the barrel could do increased damage. You know, which, you know, that'd be like a cool interaction you could have. You know, deal more damage, you know, it would place more significance on her gun. Like her gun, like the thing that was handed down by her grandpa. You know? Now, it's for like damage numbers, like I have no idea, like maybe like, I don't know, make like a Yamato right click kind of damage, or just, I don't know. Just, I'm just like in ideas, man, you know? Yeah. Anyway, you're coming with me. Now then, this moment krill will help explain my next point a lot more better. Now, the third reason as to why Holliday kind of is bad, or kind of sucks, is that it's her potential. It's just not as great as other characters like Mo and Krill, Paradox, or God forbid, Bebop back there. She just doesn't have as much potential as others do. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, Mo and Krill, he can gain increased health whenever he gets a kill or assist after doing his stupid ability, his ultimate. And also, his healing scales off the amount of damage that he does with his Scorn. Like, oh, okay, that has potential to go crazy. Like, you know, you have potential to be a big tanky boy and do a bunch of damage and be crazy and blah 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 blah. Paradox has damage amplification on her bombs. You can do bomb, eco shard bomb, and you know, like, have you seen the clips? They just get like nothing remains, bro. They're gone. But anyway, you also have wall silence, and with your paradox cool swap, you can hit multiple people. You can pick off multiple people. Like, you know, going from single to multiple, like going from single pick to multiple pick. That's kind of good. And Bebop over there. Do I have to talk about? Fine, I'll talk about him. Bebop over there can hook you and then uppercut you, gain increased max health healing by doing the uppercut, and he'll reset his hook cooldown and then he'll hook you again. His stupid bombs will have a stacking mechanic. He'll deal increased damage, and you know, like, he has potential to do stuff, to do crazy stuff. Now, Holliday, what kind of potential does she have? Like, she doesn't really gain anything from, you know, her kit or from her ability upgrade points that can make her do crazy stuff. Like, okay, yeah, sure, the stun on the bounce pad is cool. Like, you know, maybe you could argue, oh, hey, this stun on the bounce pad, you can stun someone for up to 0.7 seconds times 3, because you have 3 jump pads on rapid recharge for this amount of time, and then you can, like, oh, what about superior ability duration? You can stun them for this amount of time on one person. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, you can do something kind of crazy with that, but what else? Like, okay, yeah, sure, you can do, like, oh, look at Crackshot, you can headshot. I don't like Crackshot. I want it changed. I don't think, like, what, you know, like yeah, sure, you can go crazy with it, but I think the whole ability should be changed, and same with the upgrade points. So, you know, she just lacks potential apart from cooldown or small duration upgrades in her abilities and more damage. She doesn't have insane potential. Okay, so how can we add potential to Holliday's kit? Now, first off, her powder keg barrels, I think they're quite fine. They deal damage. I can't really think of anything that I would want to change. You know, like, might as well keep it simple. They deal damage, cool. Now, a second, jump pad or bounce pad or whatever you call it. I think that this ability, the max upgrade point, Okay, so you know how if you were to lasso someone and then take the bounce pad, it would extend the duration by 1 second? What if the max ability point removed that restriction? So you could just lasso someone, bounce pad again, and you can extend it 3 times. That's kind of crazy. You can get up to some crazy, insane distances or time spent with someone being stunned. That will give Holliday some potential. That could make things interesting. Now, to have this on top of the stun, I don't know, you could move the stun to like the tier 2 ability point or something, whatever. But that could be insane potential. Or if you don't like that, Crackshot. So okay, first off, get Crackshot out of here. Bring in my awesome Grandpa's Will idea. It's so awesome, I know. Why not make like the max AP point upgrade be like every single fully charged hit on an enemy increases the damage that they take by, I don't know, like a certain amount of percentage. Or, like Holliday deals increased damage to them. I don't know, they get slowed more, I don't know. Just add like, hey, max AP point for this new awesome Grandpa's Will idea could be, hey, you can apply a stacking debuff to them. That would be cool. That would give her potential, And Spirit Lasso. What if? Okay, I have like 2 main cool, awesome ideas and 1 absolutely stupid idea for the maximum AAP point upgrade. Now the first idea is in Spirit Lasso they take max health percentage damage every tick, second, half a second, or whatever. So yeah, like you just keep them in lasso and they take a bunch of damage. Every like percentage max HP damage whenever they're in there. Kind of boring, but it could be really insane in shutting down or killing a very tanky person. So it could be good. Kind of boring, but Now my second idea is a lot more cool. Okay, so what if once Holliday hits someone with her lasso and gets someone, she has the ability to recast it and hit another person. And then you can like go up to like, I don't know, 3 times maybe, and so you can get one in the lasso, get another one, and then get another one. And if you were to hit the second lasso and the third lasso, it would increase the duration of that they're lassoed for, and all their lasso durations would be equal across every single person that you hit. Unless of course you have like debuff resist stuff, then it would be different. But that would give her a potential in, hey, I can pick 1, 2, 3, or potentially shut down 1, 2, 3 enemy teammates. That would give her potential. That would be cool. Whether that's too much, I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here. And speaking of spitballing ideas, I got a really stupid one. Okay, so what if max AP points on her lasso, every single kill or assist that she got from doing the lasso, gave her a charge of her rechargeable abilities. Now I know this one sounds really stupid because you put rapid recharge on the barrels and the jump pad, it's stupid, but like, hey, that's a lot of potential. Like you can have a bunch of bounce pads, a bunch of barrels exploding. It'd be funny and it'll give her a lot of potential, but it is a bit stupid, isn't it? It is. So yeah, I don't really have any other ideas. That's like kind of it. Well, I do have some ideas. Just like, okay, I have just some more ideas like that I didn't really, I couldn't really fit cohesively into the video, but like, okay, so barrel, right? What if it were to give Holliday a knockback? It displaces the enemies. It's an explosive barrel. What if it were to give her a knockback and she can stay in the air longer by using barrels to like repel herself off of walls, and that'd be cool because you'd have the option, hey, do I want to be dealing damage or do I want to be having more mobility, or am I going to be good enough or take enough risk to do both? That could be cool. A bit stupid, but it could be cool. It could be potentially. And then my other idea is that, hey, What if they gave her at least blocky gun? You know, that'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really cool. And finally, what if they were to just completely ignore Holliday again and make us wait for a day that will never come, where we just sort of wait and rot until Holliday never gets the change, or buffs, or model rework at all, and we just wait forever. They could do that instead. I mean, at least we're not Yamato, man. It's like, look at that model. It would suck to be a Yamato, man. Wait a minute. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, that's cool. I'm trying something new. It's just more like concentrated yapping, I like to call it. You know, instead of yapping about a bunch of different stuff, I try and concentrate more and, you know, to talk about something more cohesive. I don't know whether I did a good job. If I didn't, oh well. I had fun making it. So, hey, I don't care. I kind of do actually, but whatever. If you liked it, that's cool. That's cool. What, were you expecting me to say something like and subscribe, guys? If you liked it, comment down below. I'm not that kind of, I'm not, wait a minute. I just said it, didn't I?